Hello, everybody. It's Joel. Today, I'm going to go over a loose collection of gasoline promotional cars. Now, there's a handful of cars right here. These are actually regular editions of cars that came out from Hot Wheels in the blister packs. You could have picked these up on the peg hooks. They just happen to have the gas promotional logos on theirs, specifically the Gulf logos. Okay, so I'm going to go through these first, but then everything else here is actually promotional from gas stations, primarily Getty, but I also have Gulf, and I have a couple from Shell. All right, so first off, Corvette. Again, I don't remember when these came out. They probably came out within the last, 5, 6 years. But this came out. It's copyright. Where's the copyright date on here? 2008. So this car here probably came out in 2009. The car itself, not the Getty or the Gulf logo on the car. But it is the '09 Corvette. Sorry, I don't have it in the thing. '09 Corvette ZR1. I know it's hard to see. Okay, '09 Corvette ZR1. Again, this was a regular edition, came out. You could have picked this up on the peg hooks. This one right here, same deal. This is a 1967 Ford GT40 Mark IV. Could have picked this up. Now, I'm not sure, but I think Gulf actually was the sponsor for Ford GT40 program when they raced in Le Mans in the 1960s. But look at the car, it's still cool. Even though it's a plastic base, the window carries over into the headlights. All right, so it's kind of cool. And the smoked glass, so it does have a realistic look to it. So just for that, I really kind of like it. Um, and if you take a look, let's go back to the Corvette a minute. If you take a look, headlights, nothing on the tail lights, but they obviously did the sides, they did the top, all right, and the front end, all right. Two cars, these two cars are the same. This is the 67 Oldsmobile 4442, 442, I should say. There's this like crease right here. I don't know if you could see it in the camera, but I think I just noticed that, and it's on both of them. It must be a casting flaw. Anyway, this just happens to have the Gulf livery on here. And date stamp when it came out was P21. If you can kind of see that, it's P21. Let me see if I could see it on these other ones. I didn't look. This one is P48. This one, let me see if I could see one on here. I'm actually not seeing it on this one. H, maybe? Is that it underneath? Or is that trademark? I think it's H25. I think that's H25. All right. Again, this is P14. So I picked up two of them. This was P14. This is P21. That's the only difference. Where's this P12? It's hard to say. My eyes are bad. Plus, the date stamping isn't that deep. Next up, P04. 1970 Chevelle SS. This is not one of my favorite castings, however, just for Chevy and gas promotional. All right, I have it in with the collection, but this particular Chevy casting is not one of my favorites. All right, here we have, here it's date stamp K49, and I don't see the copyright date for when this particular model came out. I forget the name of this model. I don't know if it's like Hot Wheels 500 or something. But looks like, I don't know if it's Indy or F1. I can't tell the difference between these open wheel cars. So if someone knows for sure, let me know in the comments below. All right, obviously, with the Golf logo, okay? And this one right here was a Zamac version. So this one came from Walmart. Walmart in the US has the Zamacs, and this is J13 stamped. And this is the 4GT-LM. So, Zamac version with the Golf livery logos. All right, so that's it for what came out in the regular line. Next up, and again, I'm not taking these out of the baggies, okay? This is how people receive them from the gas stations when they got them. They got them in these sealed baggies. And here we have a shell. Now, I don't know what year this came out. It's got this little blurb right here, so if you want to pause and read that, you can. And again, I don't know. This is another open wheel car, so you can kind of see the difference in open wheel cars. This one has a little figure inside. The one on the left, the blue one, does not. All right, but shell with the yellow and the red campo. All right, there's the shell. This casting I really do like. This is the Purple Passion casting. So this is the casting I do collect. I think it's based off of 50 or 51 Mercury shop top. This is a Larry Wood design, I believe. Again, this is sealed. No paperwork or anything on here, but the bag does have safety information on here. All right, so not for ages over 3, blah, blah, blah. All right. Again, so I only have 2 in the shell collection. Going back to Golf, because the majority of the rest of these cars are Getty, and I'll get to those at the end. But going back to Golf, I have 1 unsealed and 1 sealed of the blimp. Right, so if you're new to Hot Wheels collecting, Hot Wheels, yes, did come out with a blimp back in the, I think it was the early mid-90s. They had a blimp. If it was in the 80s, I don't remember, but this tail spins. All right, so got the Hot Wheels logo and then the Golf logo. Right, and it's all plastic except for this piece right here. All right, and stamp, what's that, Malaysia. And then this one right here. It's hard to twist it in the bag, but you kind of see. I don't think the saying is any different here. I don't remember when this came out, to be honest with you. All right, so got the blimp. Next up, I got 1 sealed, 1 unsealed, so you can kind of see both. I don't remember where I got the sealed cars from. I don't remember if I got them online. I don't remember if I got them at the club. But here we have the 57 T-Bird. This was a casting I've always liked. I liked this casting when it came out initially, back in the 70s. I have the original white one. The bases, think they're the same color plastic. And this is copyrighted 1977. So I had the 78 casting. That's when I originally came out. This one's in really good shape. Again, I don't remember how I acquired these. Most of them, I just don't. You know, I'm sorry. So, but I have them, and I'm glad I have them. All right, so here we go to 57. Two loose ones here, no moving parts. I think this truck, this gas truck, used to have pieces that used to come out here, like the hoses, you know, like long black pieces, but it doesn't. No cab, they filled it in with chrome. Plastic base, copyright is 1991. It's up there on the top, 1991 it looks like. The cab's in good shape, cab's metal. This back is plastic, the base is plastic. I like the basic wheels. This one here is not moving too well. All right, it's kind of a little off kilter here. All right, but if you put it down, it moves. Of course, this one here, still have it in the bag with the Hot Wheels logo on the bag. I don't know when these were out with Getty, or I'm sorry, Gulf. All right, and the last Gulf one, I only have this version of it. And this looks like it's the same vehicle as the one from Shell. So I don't know if they came out the same year. I doubt it. And I don't see a copyright date on the base. There's a number there, it's a 4-digit number, but I don't think that's the copyright date. And you can't see anything on this one here because it's got that paper in there. All right, so, but I kind of like this casting. I think the metal is supposed to be, it's like a bluish, it's not a chrome metal. And I don't know, to me it kind of looks a little bit more realistic, but I don't think that's any discoloration from storage or anything. I think that's the original coloring of the metal. All right, so, and again, that might be Hot Wheels 500, I don't remember the name. Going around the bend, here we're into the Getty cars. The rest of these are going to be Getty cars. I only have this version of it. It's in pretty decent shape. I'm not seeing any nicks or anything on here with the Hot Wheels basic wheels. Metal body, metal base. Copyright date is 1983. And maybe that's the same copyright date as this one. Maybe that was a date on here. 1980. Maybe that is a copyright date, but I can't say it. It's like right down in there. So metal body, metal base. I kind of like this casting. I remember when this T-Bird came out, and the name of the body is Thunderburner. So, in any case, give me a second. I forgot I had something in the oven. It was cooking, so that was the thing going off. So I kind of like this. All right, and again, I do like yellow cars. This here, I remember getting this. I got this at a Getty gas station on the eastern shore of Virginia. I stopped there to get gas on my way back from Virginia Beach, and picked this up after getting a tank full of gas. I think, I don't know, it's like 89 cents or something with a tank full of gas. All right, so, and this is the, it's a VW. I think that's a VW Golf. It doesn't have any logo in here. It doesn't say anything on the base, but I think that's what it is. All right. Next up, I believe this is Jet Threat, and Getty logos are up there on the wing. It's got some weight to it. It's metal body, metal base. If you want to pause and read the little bird that comes with it. Again, this is still sealed, how they came. Clear canopy. I do not know if there were any variations, like maybe a smoke canopy or different color canopy. Obviously, this one's clear. I mean, in the Getty Pomo versions, or if there was any different colors, not sure, but got this one. Okay. Next up, and I have two of these, and I'm not taking either one of them out, at least not right now. Again, it's got that little blurb right there, you know, for safety requirements. And here we have the Camaro Z28, and it's got the Hot Ones wheels, which is kind of cool because there is some suspension right here with this car. All right, so Camaro Z28, Getty. Nothing on the top, nothing on the front, nothing on the back. It's just on the sides. The only version I have of this with the basic wheel, and this is the blown Camaro. So this is based off an 80s Camaro, mid-80s. So anybody have this version of the car? This has got some weight to it, kind of nice. Metal body, metal base. This one here is in pretty good shape. Again, I do not remember how I acquired these. I have only this one version of the car, and this is a Ferrari. I know Ferraris are popular. I don't know what the value of this one is right now, to be honest with you, and I don't care. I'm keeping this, okay? Just as is for the time being. So here we have with the Ultra Hots wheels, and this does have some suspension too, and metal body, metal base. I can feel it. I know you can't see the base on here with the baggie and everything, but I can feel it in the weight. All right, so what's that? The Ferrari, what's that? The Testarossa? I know it's a Ferrari. Two of these cars, so I can show you. Here's one in the bag. Here's one without the bag, so we can take a closer look at it. This is the Porsche 959. This does obviously have some chipping on it, so it's been played with, used. It doesn't look too bad, but of course then I have this one here in the baggie with no wear on here. All right. And got this one right here. All right. I do like the color on this, so I believe what's that? The Porsche 959. All right. Next up, this is a Land Rover Discovery, I believe. This is going to be a plastic base. Got the construction wheels. That's the only logo or tempo on here. So got that one. Again, I know the plastic's kind of dirty, discolored, but just know that the car underneath is in really good shape. Next up, got a Beetle VW, metal body, metal base. I know that I have a green Beetle this color someplace else with a damaged window. It looks like somebody took a tool and poked a hole in the window, but no tampo on top. So I'm not sure if that was a car that came with the in a blister, at that color or if the tampo got wiped off and it was actually a Getty car. But I do have something similar to this, loose, same color, no tampo, it's got a damaged window. Someplace, obviously not with this here, but I've got it, packed up someplace else, loose. All right, so VW Beetle, these are always fun to collect. I don't care what you have on them, especially when you got a, decent one with metal body, metal base. And I like the basic wheels. I grew up with the basic wheels, so that's what I'm used to. Here's Ultra Hots. This one here is, I think this is another, I actually don't remember what this is. I don't know if this is, quite honestly, I can't remember what kind of car this is. I can't tell from looking through here. I don't know if that's a Ferrari or a Porsche. Somebody let me know in the comments, but I got two of these. Yeah, I apologize. I'm not up on the cars. Maybe that could be a Toyota MR2. Can't recall. Of course, this baggie is clear. The one in this hand right here is over the one on the bottom. A little bit easier to see. But I don't see any difference in tampos or anything, so I don't see any variations. And it's got the chrome ultra hot wheels. Next up, what we have here is, this is a BMW. I think they called this something else. I can't remember what it is, but it's a BMW. All right, with the kidney grill up front. And there's the Getty logo. Again, I forget what they call this car. Plastic base. Just have that one. Corvette, 63 Corvette Stingray, because it's got the split window, so I know it's based off of 63. Chrome base, plastic. It's only got the logo on the side with a stripe there. Based off a Chevy pickup truck. I know this had a couple different names, but metal body, metal base, construction tires. It's got some weight to it. Kind of got that logo there on this tampo with like the tampo design right there. Kind of neat. Nothing on the front or the back or the hood. Okay, just on the sides. Last up, second to last, Toyota MR2, not Toyota MR2, I'm sorry. This is a Mazda Miata. I think this is the Mazda Miata. All right. This here looks a little bit worn, maybe. I don't know if it's just poor tampo or a little bit worn. But got this one loose. Metal body, metal base, kind of cool because of that. And then got one here in the package. And metal body, metal base. And I believe that is the Mazda Miata. Last up, and this is really cool, is because it's got an opening feature, and Hot Wheels doesn't do much of this, and it's a metal opening feature with the door, metal body, metal base, and this is a Nissan 300Z. It's not written here on, or stamped here on the base. Mattel Incorporated, copyright is 1984 in Malaysia, but I believe this is a Nissan 300Z. So again, kind of cool, and it's left-hand drive, so it's for the American market. but I do believe that's a Nissan 300Z. All right, that's it. That's what I have for the gas promo cars. And the majority of these in this area all came from Shell, Getty, or Gulf stations. These right here were all in blister packs. You know, these you could have picked up off the shelves. You didn't have to go to a gas station for these. And I'll continue to collect these as I find them. I'll pick up duplicates and add this to the collection so I can open one and have one in the package. But let me know which is your favorite. For body style, this 57 T-Bird was always a body style I really liked. And for coolness, I like the VW Bug. And for weight, and just the front end of that right there, just from the windshield forward, even though it's a Camaro, because it's black and just like this overhang here and the way it's shaped, it reminds me of the Ford Falcon from the Road Warrior. But in any case, that's what I have. Let me know which ones are your favorites. Let me know if you collect these, if you have any in your collection. And please, if you like this content, please like, share, and subscribe. And any additional information you could add. If I missed anything, please let me know in the comments below so everybody else can benefit from it. All right, everybody. Thank you, and have a good week.